Good LDBC? It's your boy Ropes. So we're just a few days away from Kovalev versus Ward, and I gotta tell you, man, each day that draws closer to this fight, I get more and more excited. This fight right here is a very meaningful fight. I think the most meaningful fight of the year because you have two prime undefeated champions fighting each other at the right time. There's nothing wrong with either one of them. There's no excuses. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was too old. It's just perfect, man. And we don't get this too often in boxing. Both undefeated. They both have everything to gain and everything to lose at the same time. So I'm very, very excited for this. I'm going to go out. It's my birthday weekend. I'm going to have some food. I'm going to have some drinks. I'm going to watch the fight. And I cannot wait to wake up Sunday morning. Turn on my computer. Hit social media and laugh at some silly, pathetic crybabies and just read all the excuses that they're going to have about why their guy lost. And if you haven't figured out by now who I'm going with, I got the Olympic gold medalist. You know, the guy who brought back the gold to the United States? That's the guy that I got. And I think that it's sad that so many Americans are rooting against their Olympic gold medalist for the Russian. You know, but you can have the Russian. Take the Russian. Because after he gets his ass whooped, you can take the Russian and get him the fuck out of here. That's what you can do. And I don't want to hear shit else about Ward after this. I don't want to hear that he sucks, he's boring, any of that shit. He's inactive. I don't want to hear none of that after he completely embarrasses your boy, okay? And stand by your boy. Remember, you got the Russian. Don't try to switch it up Sunday morning, okay? You got the Russian. Stand by the Russian Sunday morning. That's all I ask. And when I mean stand by him, I don't mean make up some fairy tale shit like I heard a cue ball head motherfucker do with the Victor Postal Terrence Crawford fight. There was this cue ball head motherfucker who did a hangout after that fight, which nobody even really wanted to show up to. But I think he got 3 people to show up to his shitty ass hangout. And he was talking about Victor Postal schooled Terrence Crawford. Now, I can understand if you don't like the way Terrence Crawford fought that fight. I get that. But to just make believe some shit up that he actually got schooled is just pure buffoonery, man. And what really killed me about that hangout was that he had 3 people there with him. And not one of these fuckboys called him out. The Fox Strikes, none of these guys called him out for saying that shit. They just basically bowed down and kissed his feet, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But I expect to see something like that happen again. You know, Kovalev can get knocked out and people will still come out and say that he actually won the fight. So, you know, we're dealing with those type of fans in this era, which is just completely fucking hilarious to me. So I expect that. I expect to hear a lot of excuses. But stand by your guy. Okay? If you got the Russian, take the Russian. Help him carry his huge L back to the locker room as he walks back there with his head down in defeat. Because in my opinion, this fight is not going to be close. I see a Kelly Pavlik versus Bernard Hopkins type beating. Or even Roy Jones versus Joe Kawasaki. I see a beating like that being put on your boy Kovalev. And I'm confident. I'm not worried about this shit at all. I will bet any amount of money that Ward is going to win this fight. And this is not to downplay the skills of Kovalev. Even though I can't stand his ass, I still can at least admit that he's got some skills, that he's a terrifying fighter, that he has tremendous fucking power, scary power, and he finds a way to win. I can at least admit that. I'm not like these stupid motherfuckers who just say, oh, Ward, he sucks. I don't need to do that. This is going to be a real challenge for Andre Ward. He's fighting a real motherfucker, but I just think that he's on a different level. I don't see anybody beating Andre Ward, man. I think he retires undefeated. I honestly do, and I think that he beats Floyd Mayweather's record as well. That's just the way I see it. So I can't wait for the fight. You guys let me know what you think, where you gonna be at, and we'll talk after the fight. I'm out.